Okay, sorry about that.
No, no problem.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm joining in the training. Sorry. So hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, open the good morning. So what I want us to do is that the physics course, I have added one new thing. So for every new course we set up, I want us to follow the same physics course because there was something I missed in the others. So you see that. You see the very first thing you see in coursework is student goal sheet. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's open the student goal sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, you can open the attachment so that we see. So open the attachment so that you can see exactly what's on.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically, what this does is to sort of let the student state his or her goal for taking the course, what mark they expect to get, what are their strengths, what do they want to achieve, how they're going to hold themselves accountable. It's sort of like a little accountability sheet, an assessment sheet before the student even does the course. Okay. So yeah, so now for the courses that you wouldn't see student goal sheet, it will be right at the either the introduction or the first unit. Whatever first unit you see, the student goal sheet should be there, and the student should complete it before they start the course. But like I said, but moving forward, whilst we are creating the courses fresh, let's not forget to do the student goal sheet first. Now, so now the goal sheet is located. So now let's go to now. So now when you're creating the stuff, the way to attach the goal sheet, I'll show you. Okay, so let's go to first of all, let's go to the file bank. So now I'm assuming you can see the screen. So they can see what you're doing. Okay. So now, when you have created your lessons, I think you may want to go there again to stress that point. So when you have created your lessons, where you're seeing the access to documents, what do you call this little? So the toolbar. Okay. So I just want you to pay close attention to that because that's important. So that toolbar where it's pointing at the top, that is the place you go to drop all your saved documents. Okay, so you click on that. Let's click on that.
We've not gotten there. We are not there yet.
Okay. All right. Just stop me if I'm going too fast.
Go back one step and let's see how you get here.
Okay.
So from the home screen, if you go to the top toolbar at the right hand corner, right, you see.
Hold on, we are still trying to get that.
Okay. Yeah, because your net is slow.
Okay, we are on this page now.
Okay, so you see the top right hand corner over here. Yeah, so you see the three options: the email, submission, and then file bank or access your documents.
Okay, we saw that.
Yeah, so you click on access your documents.
Okay. Click on
access your documents. This one here.
Access your documents.
Yeah, can you draw it? Or narrate to it?
Yes, we've clicked on that. We didn't know that. Okay, access your document. Okay.
You've seen that?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So when you click on that, now let's create a new document. Let's create a brand new. So we're going to show you how to now come in and create a document bank for your course and how to load it. So first of all, let's say we are working on SPH4U, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so you're doing that. So go to, let's create brand new so that you can see. So we go to, you see where we are clicking create subfolder right there.
Yes, we see that. Yes, SPH for you. Then we have subfolders. Intro, unit 1, unit 1, unit 1, day 1, and so on.
Uh-oh. I'm not sure if
I think you've selected SPH for you.
Don't select anything. Let's go back. Let's go back again before we go here. I want this to be really crystal clear.
So just select the access file, access your documents. That's it.
Okay, we are here.
Okay. So then that access your documents, the next thing we're gonna do is create subfolder, which is here where my cursor is right now.
You see where the cursor is?
Yes, we have two actually. Two. The courses are showing in two ways. Which one?
No,
the file
right no. Can you see the cursor?
No, we can't see it. We want to change the orientation of the screen so that we'll be able to see that. A minute, please.
Okay.
Oh, we are seeing you better. Yes, we can see you better now.
Okay.
Okay.
We can see the full screen.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, so
Create subfolder.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So once you have, so I want to go back again. When you have created your lessons, you have saved it in your own Word document. Now you need to transport that to rcampus in order to be able to attach into your courses for your students to view.
Okay.
Okay. So now the first step is to come into your classroom. You've come to grade 12, high school, grade 12, high school 12, as we see there. You will select the access your document at the top as we are pointing to right now. Right?
Okay.
When you click it, you see this page, and then you come to the create your folder. Okay.
Okay.
Now click on. Now we will click on create your folder, your subfolder.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Now we want to title this folder, so we are going to title it. Let's call it SPH3U. I'm just going to call it that. SPH3U. Okay. So this is just a sample we are doing. It's just a test. Okay.
Okay.
So now you can type in a description in the box if you want, but it's not really necessary. Then you save. Okay. So we're going to save. Click on save right there.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So now, so we wait. So then, okay. So now we are going to upload the document you have done. You have done. So now we're going to click on upload. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what we will see.
The upload is not. It's not showing.
Okay.
We have my files and upload.
Okay.
But we can't click upload.
Okay. So hang on a second. Just cancel
this
for a minute.
Active.
That's all. So select my files for a minute. I just want to make sure we have the right thing.
Okay, mine is active. Okay, it's active. It's active now.
Okay. So click on upload.
Okay.
And then we are just going to select any document. In this case, just select student goal sheet. We are just selecting any document at all just for trial from our PC. So then open.
So it took us to our own computer where we have saved our work.
Yes.
So in this case, we are going to upload something for just to show you. So just upload.
Okay.
Then accept.
Okay.
So let's see what we're going to see. So then, where did that drop the documents? That's why I said we were supposed to.
Okay, before you upload, you have to select the destination you want your upload to go.
So we made a big mistake. Let's go back. So select files. So forget about the step with it. So first you select my files. That's what I was trying to say. Now we're going to search for the SPH3U. It's right here. The test one you created. Okay, so we select that from the file there. So from my file, so select that, and then you select.
So once you've selected, you see the destination has changed.
So destination should be my file /SPH3U.
Okay, yeah.
You got it?
Okay. Yes.
Then select upload. So now we click on upload. We're going to upload something. So in this case, we are just uploading anything from our PC. It will take you to your PC. Then you select whatever document you're trying to upload there. Okay. And then you click on that. Okay. So then in this case, you can see student goal sheet .7. That is the document we decided to load.
So could you guys also upload one document?
So upload one using the same stuff. So now do one more upload by yourself of any document from your PC.
Okay. It's loading.
Okay, yeah, we'll wait.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So once we see your upload has come through, then we will move on.
Okay. It's writing all files are uploaded. See the new page. What did you do? Okay. Have you seen my file?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Are you seeing your file?
Yes, I can see my file.
Maybe do a
I can see
refresh and see. It should be there, right there.
You uploaded into the
SPH3U. Let's go.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
No, it's
SPH4 is one planetary motion view. That's what I uploaded.
But where did you load it to? Was it SPH3U?
Yes.
Because we can.
Yes, we have done that.
Okay, hang on.
Okay,
that's fine. Okay,
yeah,
that's fine. This was actually the trial one. That's fine.
Yeah.
So, so now you know how to upload a document.
Okay, hold on. We are still trying to put okay. Just hold on.
Okay.
So now you can see that. Okay. Any file, just click on any file. That doesn't mean that choose me that says all file out.
So the main thing to remember is first you come to the create. You go to the top there to select the access your documents. Then to create. Yeah. So,
I can clearly see I have uploaded on the screen. Yes, we can see that.
We're just doing a quick review again for training purposes. So you go to where you see the
access
your documents. Then once you have, then you go to create subfolder.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then you would so let's put testing. So again, we're just putting testing. Okay, so that's your subfolder. Then you save.
Yes.
Okay. So when you save, now you want to come in and put something under the folder called testing. So we're going to select testing.
Okay.
So you see, again, maybe I'm going too fast, but can you see at the top, my files, SPH3U/testing?
Yes.
Okay. Then select. So now we're going to load. So testing, you have to remember the way we have done it now, because we did not exit the SPH3U. That means testing is a subfolder of SPH3U.
Yes, you can see that.
So now let me tell you when you will do that. So let's say your grant course is SPH3U. That's your mother course. Okay. Now we want to create units. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should do an actual. So you know what? We are going to exit this and we will do an actual scenario. I don't want to confuse you. So let's exit this completely. Exit the testing. And then we are going to use unit SPH4U as the mother course so that we can so let's go back and select it. I really wanted us to create a brand new and go from step to step rather than. So let's call SPH4U2. Or do you have a course online that you can use? I just want it brand new.
This is grade 12, right?
Yeah, grade 12. If you do a brand new thing, then it's easy to.
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to use biology because biology is clean. It doesn't have anything. So let's select grade 12. In grade 12, let's select biology.
SBI for you.
Let them access that first. It's okay. SBI for you. You can select that.
Okay.
When you're ready, let us know.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I have mine here too, actually.
I'm listening.
Yeah, so basically what we are doing is selecting SBI for you.
That's looking for that. Yes.
Okay, you know where the courses are located, where you have all the courses for grade 12. You are in grade 12, right? High school 12.
Yes.
You know where it says the little go-to? The go-to sign where you have advanced functions, biology, calculus, all the courses are listed there.
Okay. That's going back to classroom and classwork.
Yes. So classroom classes, you select your classes by clicking on classes.
Yes.
So when you click on classes, let me just.
We are here.
Yes. So in the go-to sign where it says my classes, just below my classes, you see the go-to. Yes. Right there you select, you should see biology and the advanced functions.
Yes.
You got it? Okay. So now we are going to create courses for biology. I just want to go through the full motion so we get it very clear.
Okay, great. Good.
Okay. So now, first of all, let's start by, there are two ways we can create. Okay, so let's go to coursework. To the left side, you see the bar that has syllabus.
Okay.
Syllabus, class discussions, coursework, surveys, all of that. Okay.
Yes.
So like I said last week, first we would upload our syllabus. We have to always do that first. Now I'm going to assume that we have done our lesson plan because all of that technically should be ready before we actually start loading courses. Okay. So for syllabus, I click on syllabus and I'm going to show you how to upload that. So I'm going completely step by step here so we get the full picture. Okay. So tell me where you are, what page you see, so that I know I'm in the same.
We are seeing down the page that you are.
Okay.
You have slide title.
Pardon me? Oh, okay, the slide bars. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to, so this sliding tile is where we would load our syllabus. I'm assuming you have one on your.
Yeah, there should go.
Okay, so I'm going to first delete. You click on delete to get all the other sliding tiles off because you don't want too many on your screen, and I'll show you. So I'm just going to delete all of them, and I'll just leave one. Okay, so I delete all the sliding tiles, and then I leave one. Okay, so now in order to load my syllabus into the sliding tile, see the little edit sign. It says edit tile.
Yes.
Okay, so we click on that.
Okay.
Okay, so first we have to select syllabus. I clean up my page and I leave the one sliding tile because that's how I don't want sliding tiles all over the place. We can always add sliding tiles if we need more. So I just leave one. Now I want to title my sliding tile. So you can see here I'm going to put the title of my sliding tile, which is SBI for you. That's the title of my course. And I'll just say course outline.
Okay.
Got it? So that's my SBI. Yes. So now I'm going to load the course outline. So at this point, it's on my PC, saved in my Word document. Okay.
Okay.
So you click on this thing here, insert / edit image. Can you see that? So click on that. I click on that, and then at the top here, you see image info link upload. In this case, I'm uploading documents, so I just click on upload.
Okay.
And then choose file.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to put in the SBI for you curriculum from my PC. What's that? Okay, so hold on a second. We would. Okay, so if you don't have that, okay. So now we're selecting that. Okay, and then it says send. This one is exactly supposed to. Okay, let me get out. Sometimes this thing can be funny. Again, go to this. This usually brings a smaller window. Upload. Then choose file. You know, let me just put anything there for now. I'm just going to. Oh, it's a whole folder. I'm just taking any document for now. Oh, it's also a folder. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. This is not. No. I'm doing it.
Then.
Actually, usually. Okay, no, it's a cut and paste. Yeah. Okay, so now for this section, sorry, I made an error. So for this section, it's actually a cut and paste. You copy your document and you drop it here. Okay, so it's a cut and paste or copy and paste. So I'm going to copy something from my document file. So copy the curriculum actually. So yeah, it's too much to open. No, yeah. Okay. Okay, so just take anything. We're just taking something for now. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm going to put exactly where that's okay. So basically, we're just looking for a document, something that we can just copy and paste. You know what? Just type something in Word document for me. Just call it testing something, anything that you can do now. And then I'll just copy it. Okay, so I'm just copying a doc something, and I'm going to put it there. I cannot copy it either. Hang on a second, I can probably send you the SPH, the document for. 1 second. Any questions so far?
Yeah, we are getting it.
Right. Okay. For you. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I have the SBI for you course outline. I'm going to email it to you right now. So I'm just going to send a document that we can, the SBI for you. Then give us a second.
Okay.
Okay. So I have sent it right now. So just open it, cut it, and then we will drop it in. So don't exit. No. Yeah, I've just clicked on send. Just sent it to you. Okay, that's okay. Sometimes these things take maybe if you refresh, it should be. When you're in a hurry, everything goes slow. Yeah. Wow. That's slow. Wow. Oh, okay, so it slowed everything down. Okay, so now we can download, and then we cut it, copy it, and keep it in. Okay. So basically now, at this point, we've got our document. So we're going to, so this is a copy and paste. So,
okay. Copy.
Yeah, so I'm going to copy my document. It's not this one. Okay. So how do you copy that? I can do it fast for you. I usually just highlight the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to copy the document.
So, okay.
Select all.
Okay.
So as the document is copied, you come in here and you paste it in the window. Yeah.
So you paste in the okay, so paste in the window. Now when you do this thing is a bit funny. When you try to paste in the window, it will bring you another little window. So paste it again. So you paste a second time.
Oh, okay.
Copy the whole thing.
Okay.
pasted the whole thing. And then click OK. Maybe it's just the bottom. Okay, so now that you see now the document, can you see what we see? You see this? Okay, so then you click on, make sure you so you click on save. Okay. Now here you see, because the document comes in a small, it looks narrow. To open that, to make it fill your page, look to your left hand side where it says edit page. So look at my cursor here at the spot where it says edit page. We'll click on that. And then to the bottom it says change layout. So we click on change layout. And that just select this one here. That's what opens it up. This thing here. Just select it. Then and then save. And then there you go. So then this is now your syllabus. It's now loaded in for your SBI. Okay, so this should always be done first before you start. So once you can clearly see it. So once you've done that, it's right here. Then now I'll show you later on. I'm sorting out how to load there. So the next time we meet, we'll sort out how to post the lesson plan. Okay, so for now we've done our syllabus. So now we're going to create our coursework. Okay. So we click on coursework. Okay, now you see here, have you got the page where it says coursework in red? Got it?
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to create new coursework. But before we, I prefer, so let's create new coursework. So this is a new coursework we are going to create. So now, like I said, we want to put in here students. So the first thing we're going to create moving forward, always student goal sheet. Okay, student goal sheet. What is it? It's under reflection. It is under reflective learning. So I always select reflection. And then I just give the direction that please complete this, complete the attached goal sheet before you begin this course. Okay, so that's the direction to the end, and submit. They are supposed to submit as well. Oops. Okay, so I'm assuming you're seeing what I'm doing. And then here is where you would select your attachment. So below that you see link to, we are not linking them to any website. This is an attached document. Now we already have the attached document in the grade 12 high school. So I'm going to go there and select it, but we will come to that point again. So you let me do the selection. So I have already saved that. So we already have that document. So so I select attachment, and it will take me to the rcampus document page. Okay. Can you see that? Then it says select from existing documents. So that's what I want. I'm selecting from existing documents. This is where it gets a bit repetitive, you know. So then I'm going to select from my existing files. So again, I click on that. It's very repetitive. It goes back and forth. Then it says select from existing documents. I don't know why it does that again. Then I will scroll down here and look for the file. The file is reflective forms. Okay, so I've saved it. I already know that I've saved it under reflective forms. The second one, I know that I have to actually delete that. So I know there's nothing. I will delete that. Let me actually delete that right now. So, I don't think I can. Sorry, I made an error here. So so I'm going back to parent file. Sorry, I made a bit of an error. So let me just fix. So my this thing, no. Okay, so here, so reflective forms. I have to find a way to delete this other one. So then again, it says select from existing documents. I do that again. So I'm under reflective forms. I'm already there. Why do I keep doing this? It's difficult. Okay, so okay. So here I would find self and peer review form and student goal sheet. I want the student goal sheet only. So I select this. So this is where you click this. Are you seeing what I'm doing? Hello?
Okay.
Okay, so you can see that I have selected student goal sheet.
Yes, we are seeing it. We are trying to follow you, but our internet is... Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
We are seeing what you are doing.
Okay, so then we click on I am done.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm done.
So then you go down here.
Okay.
So this student goal sheet, I title. Okay, the title here. We have to make sure the one. Okay, so now we go through here. It says, is this a test? Is this a quiz? We say no. Okay, sorry. Now below this select attachment, it would ask, do you want students to submit online? We want them to submit. So we'll select allow students to submit online. If you don't do that, the students will not be able to submit the goal sheet. It's slow. Got it?
Okay.
Okay, so it's saying, will this coursework use a quiz? No. It's already no, so we move on.
Yes.
Will this coursework use a rubric? No. Okay. Now, will this coursework be graded? No. Now, this is where we have to remember. Where are you now?
Oh, okay. Okay, now I want you guys to pay particular attention to this point here where it says, will this coursework be graded? Okay? Even though it's not going to be graded, you have to select yes. Otherwise, it would, when the students submit, you won't see the submission. So always leave this as yes, even though it's not going to be graded. Okay? Then below this, it wants you to select the course, because you see all the courses in grade 12 high school are listed here as we go down. All right? But because we have selected biology, you are going to see, you're seeing the biology first here. Okay, yes. Now whatever. But the coursework we are creating here, you would see it says assign this coursework to the following classes. So we have to assign what the coursework to SBI for you. So you have to select this. Okay. So if you don't select it, you will not. This thing will not show up for SBI for you. Now this is another thing. So let's say we want the student goal sheet to show up for all the courses. That is an easy way to do. We select English, advanced functions, this and that, so it will show up for all of them. You can do but for the purposes of this, we are only, you're only worried about your course. You put it in, that's it. And then because we have selected that the course is going to be graded and we are not going to give it marks, you have to put 0.0 here to show that it will have no marks. Okay, so yes, we're saying we're grading it, but it's going to be 0. Okay, it does not affect the student's mark. Then the due date here, we don't use the due date anymore because it causes the courses to be not aligned. So you see that the old system, sometimes you have unit 1 at the bottom, unit 2 at the top, unit 3 here is So what we've realized is that we will just leave the due date open, and then the courses go in a chronological order as long as you don't date it. Exactly. Now Now, if you don't want students to have access to their coursework right away, so let's say it's a test you are creating and you don't want them to have access right away, you can change this date to, let's say, I'm not sure if you can leave this open completely without selecting a date. Let me see. Let's see something. If we don't select a date, what would happen? I'm not. Okay, so this is required. Students access. Okay, so it's required. We have to select a date. So you can put a date, like if you don't want them to see it yet, you can put, let's say, March 2018, so that it's far away. Okay, but in this case, we want them to have access, so we will keep it as today's date, which is okay. I think the content access, title access will be there. So if you don't want them to see the content, they'll see the title, but the content you can leave it as 0, I think. Let's see what happens. Okay, or maybe we'll do it in another case. Let me just put the date there. We'll do it in another case. We'll create another one. So in this case, it means that the students can see this work. They can see the student goal sheet. It shows that it will be graded, but it's 0 points. Okay, they don't get, so the only reason why we said it will be graded is so that we will receive the work when the student hands it in. Because if we choose no, that means we will, when the student submits it, we will not receive it. So we always have to leave this for yes. And then we go down, don't forget this. You go down, you can save and preview your work, or just go ahead and you can just go ahead and save. Okay. So we save, and now you can see it takes you right back to your coursework page. If you open student goal sheet, so now this is what the students see. The student will see exactly this when you open the page. You see? So now this is what you guys have been seeing when you go to look at the students' work. You see student goal sheet. Exactly. And then you open it, you see your document when you open it. The document we have attached. The moment you open the attachment, okay, then you'll be able to download it as you have been doing now. Okay. Okay, so now for the purposes of training, again, we are going to again do one more course. So now I'm going one more lesson. So I'm going to start again. We go to classes. Now we're still doing it for SBI for you. Okay. So now I want you guys to pay full attention. We are now going from step to step. We're going to create a fresh coursework again. Okay. So now I'm going to check my syllabus to see what my unit. Now I'm going to start with unit 1. So I want to check in my syllabus what I have for unit 1. So for so if you open your syllabus to check your course outline, you see that unit 1 is biochemistry and metabolic processes.
Exactly.
So your unit 1 now, what I will suggest is this. We don't have to, but I think we should keep that part in. For every course we teach, we should have an introductory section where we do a quick overview of the previous, like grade 12, just a quick, simple overview. So before we get to unit 1, let's go back to, so now let's go to coursework. So we click on coursework. Okay, how come you? This one must have been there already. That's weird. Oh, okay. You guys were doing it at the same time. So we have to. Okay, so we are going to cancel yours. Okay, so to cancel yours, we click on this.
Okay.
If you want to deactivate it, you click on it, go to edit this coursework. So we are deactivating it. So at the top, you see my cursor? Where it says inactivate. Click on inactivate.
Okay.
Then go to the bottom and save.
Okay.
And that's it. It's gone.
Okay.
So now always make sure you use capitals for when you're doing the course so that it stands out bold. Like you have the student goal sheet, just capitalize it all so that it's bold and clear. Okay. So we've created student goal sheet. Now we're going to create a new coursework again. So this is what you're now going to have to do. And the new coursework, we're just calling it introductory units. So we just call it introductory or intro unit. It doesn't matter. Introductory units. Okay. Okay, so we're doing introductory unit. The primary course is biology, and what is it? It's a handout. We're providing handouts. So when we do lessons and that, we always select handouts. Okay. And then here is where you put a quick description. So for the introductory units, again, we haven't started the units itself, so we can put a quick unit description saying that this this unit is a review of grade 11 biology. That's it. Biology. I'm not spelling right. Biology. Okay. Students review this unit before starting grade 12 biology, something like that. So it's just a review. It's not about the present curriculum. It's just a quick review. You may want to attach something there for them to review. So here, you would have put in you would have loaded your stuff in your Word document already. So now we're going to go here. So sorry, we are not there yet. So we are not there yet. So we are creating this without selecting our attachments yet. Okay, we can do that too. So now the student is not loading you are not loading anything in this document. For the introductory unit, they are not, unless it's an assignment, there's no submission of anything. So we are not going to click allow students to submit. It's not a quiz, it's not nothing, it's not being graded, so you can select no here. And then you make sure you select that this is for SBI for you. Then you go down and save. So we have created our unit without loading anything yet. Okay. So right here, that's why sometimes you see a course, you open it and there's nothing, because the teacher has simply created it to load documents later. Okay. Okay. So we are going to go in again because we are doing this by chronological order. So we have our introductory unit. So I'm creating new coursework again. Okay. So you are prepping to create your courses. So here we go. Unit 1. What do we call it? Unit 1. Micro. Okay. So let's go back and check our syllabus. So this is where we want to make sure we are naming it according to unit 1, according to our syllabus, and the syllabus should be exactly, your lesson plan should also have the same title. So now we're going to call it biochemistry and metabolic processes. Okay, so we got that. So now I'm going to go back to coursework. So biochemistry and metabolic processes. Okay, so you've created your introductory unit. So I'm going to rename your introductory unit that you have created because I want check on that. Okay, so I'm just going to I'm going to use what you did and I'll call it something else. So you can always edit and change the name of your stuff if you made a mistake. So I'm coming back here and I'm going to call it unit 1. What was it? Metabolic. What was it? Metabolic and what processes? I don't even remember. Metabolic. Okay. Let me just call it metabolic. Pardon me?
Biochemistry.
It's just called biochemistry?
Yeah, you can just put that.
Okay, now I want it to be pretty much exactly what I have in the lesson, the syllabus. See if you can.
Go back.
Yeah, except that I'll have to start all over again. So if you could tell me, it's metabolic and biochemical processes, I think. Metabolic.
Okay.
And it doesn't usually give us a lot. We are not. Okay, let me show you. Biochemical processes. Sometimes it only allows few words, so it may say that processes. It may, you see, it wouldn't allow me, so I would just cut it short. So metabolic and bio, I'll cut it short. Process, something like that. Biochem process. I just cut it short because it only allows limited words. So now it's handouts. Okay, it's not an Now this is where I'm going to save this. I'm going to remove the description part. Give me a second here. Again, here we are not attached. We are not putting students, allowing students to submit. We are not grading it. There's no grading issue here. Now, you see where I'm at now, where it says assign this course to the following classes.
Yes,
Even though I have erased what you did at the top here, where it says assign this course to the following classes still has the old thing you wrote, right? So you have to erase it here also. The quick way to do is erase it here, remove the check mark and put it there again. Now it will give you the new one. Otherwise, when you save it, it will show the old stuff you had unless you do this here. Okay, then we go down and we save. So here we created a shell again. So we have student goal sheet, introductory unit, unit 1 metabolic / biochem process, and then here I am going to inactivate it. That's interesting. So anyway, so I would inactivate this one, or I'm going to change this to. Now we are still on unit 1, so I want you to see there's so many things we have to create for unit 1. So unit 1, I'm going to use your old stuff here. Again, I'm going to edit because I just want to use that same thing. Or I can just inactivate it so that I don't confuse you guys. So let me just inactivate this. Okay, so if I inactivate, I have to save so that it's inactivated. Okay, so you see that it's gone. Okay, so I'm going to create new coursework. Okay, and it will be called, so now after I have, so let me just do this, unit 1. And then I put in brackets formative assessment, formative assignments, okay? So all my formative assignments for unit 1 are going to be dropped in this section. So here I will select assignment, and then I can put a description here, but we can do that later on. I am not selecting my attachments yet, but I'm going to say that students will submit online. Okay, so I'm allowing that access. Okay, now it's not a quiz. If it's a quiz, you select yes, but it's not a quiz. Would we use a rubric? Yes, but we don't have a rubric for it yet. So let's pretend we have a rubric for this course, but we don't. But let me just select, because we have a bank of rubrics. So the moment, so let me go to no. So now I'm saying that this will use a rubric. So I select yes. So you see what you get here. It says attach rubric. So I go to select.
Okay.
It will take us to the bank of rubrics that we have already created. So that is going to be, because they are in the old system, we're going to bring it here. So let's just, I'm choosing a wrong rubric for this. So if, let's say, the learning skills and work habits is the rubric we're using, then we will select that. Right away, it's here, your rubric is attached, which is your marking scheme. Because technically, the ministry expects that every course we teach should have a marking scheme attached so that the student can know what the expectations are before they actually do their assignment. Okay, so for this assignment, we are pretending that the rubric is going to be learning skills and work habits. Okay, so we've selected it. Will this coursework be graded? Yes. Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Hang on. Yes. Sorry. So we have to select grading. Now, for formative assignments, the grade is always 0. We don't give it a mark. Okay. So here again, I'm going to do so all our formative assignments get a grade of 0, even though the student has to submit it and all of that. We don't give them marks for it. The marks don't count. Okay. So then we select here again to make sure that our formative assignment is attached to this course. Okay. Then we go down as usual and save. Okay. So now you can see, and remember, this is the order in which the courses must always be created. Student goal sheet, introductory unit 1, Unit 1 formative assignments. Now, Unit 1 metabolic / biochemistry, blah, blah, blah. This is where we are going to post all the lessons for Unit 1. All the lectures, videos, everything will come here.
Okay.
And then all our formative assignments will be in here. You see that presently the system you're using, again, you would appreciate what I'm saying, because everything is scattered. Okay, the lessons are scattered, this is scattered, so it becomes a bit difficult to navigate. Now, instead of us posting, let's say, Unit 1, Lesson 1, Unit 2, Lesson this is what we used to do, and you have too many things on the page, we are just going to post everything about Unit 1 lessons in here. Okay. All our formative assignments, which we don't intend to give marks to, which are the formative assignments, we have to give them formative assignments. All of them will be here. Okay. Now that I've created this, now I'm going back to new coursework again. Okay. So under new coursework, now I'm going to say the next one that comes is Unit 1. Always label it Unit 1. And then this is my summative assignment. So it's summative assignments. Okay. Oh, sorry. Assignments. Okay. So this is my Unit 1 summative assignment. Again, I will select here that it's an assignment. Okay. I will come back later and put my description, but for now, I'm just creating my pages. I'll come and put my selection. Now, students have to hand it in, so I'm putting students to submit online. It is not a quiz. If it's a quiz, I'll select yes, but in this case, it's not a quiz. We will do quizzes. Okay, so next week we will do quiz, and what was it that so quiz, there was something else that I said we would treat next week. Oh, lesson planning and quizzes. We'll do that next week. Now, again, we are going to pretend and choose a rubric again. Okay, so let's just pretend that this is the rubric, although it's not. We've selected that for now. And then, will this coursework be graded? Yes. Okay. Now, with summative assignments, they receive actual grades. Now, the teacher has to decide how many points this is worth, okay, when creating the course. At the end, the points have to add up to 100. So let's say you are giving them, let's say you have 5 units, so you have to divide it properly. So let's say you have 5 units, and each unit you're doing 1 summative assignment. Then remember that your final exam is always worth 30%. Okay, so you have to divide your 5 units by 70 if you want to weight each unit's summative assignment equally. It depends on you. So let's say we decide to weight it as 15. Maybe there's an assignment that is bigger, so you weight that one more. But for the purposes of training, we are going to assume that we are weighting this at 15.0. But it all has to sum up to your 70. And then your final is your 30. So you have to divvy it up accordingly. Okay, so again, we have this here. We've done our summative. We come down, we save. Okay, so that's in this case, we're creating the shell, and I prefer to create the shells first so that I come in and then drop my information. So then again, we haven't finished. So now again, we are doing another new coursework, and that would be Unit 1. Unit 1 test summative. Okay, so each unit must wrap up with a test for that unit, and that is always summative, of course. So again, we will choose exam. That is the most descriptive. We will put our description when we are ready. We'll select our attachment, but this is something that has to be submitted online. So any assignment, you are always going to choose this, allow students to submit, always, okay? And is it a quiz? If it's a quiz, then we'll choose yes, but we are going to stay for no for now. Will this coursework use a rubric? Again, we are going to say yes. We will select any rubric for now. Select, and then okay. And again, I'll teach you how to build a rubric also later on. I think it may be too much in one day for next week, so we may choose another day for rubric. We'll see. And then again, we have to remember to tick this here when it says assign this coursework to the following classes. So we've selected again. Then we go, oh, sorry. We have to select our points. What is the test worth? So let's pretend it's worth 10 points. Okay. We select that and then we go down. So now for the summative test, you may decide that you don't want students to see it right away. This is where this thing comes, you know. So let's remove our content access. The students can access the title, but let's remove the content access and leave it open for now. Let's see something. And then I'm going to save. Let me see if it allows. If it doesn't allow, then I have to choose a date. Okay, it didn't allow it. So that means for the content access, I have to choose a date. Okay.
Okay.
You see, it didn't allow. It's telling me that I have to choose a date. So I'm going to choose a later date. So we are in March. So maybe we want them to do it on 31st. So I'll select 31st March so that they can't see it till 31st. Okay.
Okay.
Then I will close. I will save. Okay. Now you're going to see. So the test is here. The summative test is here. With the students.
Yeah.
So let's see. Technically. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So they'll see that, but they'll see it in black, I think. Something to that effect. Okay, so anyway, sorry. Let me just resave, and then we go save and preview. I think it's this. Access, yeah. Okay, so let's just go to save. We'll go straight to save. So now what I have done here, once you're creating a course, you have to have student goal sheets. That one you do only once in any course at the top. We're done. Then introductory unit, give the student a quick review. Then we start unit 1 based on what the syllabus says is metabolic and biochemical processes. Then we, after unit 1, when we posted everything in unit 1 into the metabolic and blah, blah, blah processes, we have to select, we have to create formative assignments. So that is unit 1 formative assignments. Everything is going to go into the unit 1 formative assignment. Then we come to unit 1 summative assignments. Then unit 1 test. Okay. Now, once we finish the test, the last thing we're going to add here for each unit will be the student self-assessment. /peer. Oh, sorry. So I'll put unit 1. I have to make sure I label it properly. So unit 1 self/peer/learning log. Okay, now remember, all of this has to do with compliance. So again, this is under reflection. The ministry expects that at the end of each unit, the students will complete self-assessment of their peer and also provide a learning log that indicates their accountability to what they have done. Okay.
Okay.
So you will see. So I am going to attach that so you can see what the learning log and all of that later on in your own time. You can open it and see exactly what they are supposed to do with that. So I'll attach that in your physics course and that so that you can see the details. Okay.
Okay.
All
Great.
right. So let us see here. So we would select later on, allow students to submit online because they have to submit that work. It's not a quiz. We are not using. Actually, we will use a rubric for this. This is actually where we use the. We would actually have to complete this as well. So we select the rubric. This is actually where we actually use the learning skills and work habits. It's actually for this. Okay, so at the end of each unit, the teacher is actually supposed to evaluate the students' learning skills and work habits. So once they have handed in their self-assessment, peer assessment, and their log, we will do that evaluation using this particular rubric. So this rubric is strictly for the self thing we've just done. Okay, and it has to be done after each unit. Again, we will select it for biology, and then down, and we have to say it's graded so that and then we have to, and it's worth 0 points. So we have to put that there. Okay. We don't give marks for that, but we have to evaluate it. So we save.
Okay.
Do that. Yeah. Just going to create more work for you. That it doesn't really, I wouldn't worry too much about. If you want to do it, that's fine. But if you don't want to go through that, it doesn't really matter. But technically, yes. And we can make them dated, but chances are they'll do that. No, that's not a big issue. Okay, so here we've wrapped up. So once we put our self/ps/learning log, our unit 1 is now done. Okay. So now, just before we do the last thing here, I am going to now go to unit 2. So let me show you what I'll do. So now after unit 1 self-assessment, so now I'm going to do, now first let me see what the syllabus, let's see what the syllabus says first. Then we know what title to give it. So syllabus. So now I'm going to check the syllabus again to see what unit 2 is called. Okay, so molecular genetics. Molecular genetics. So here I'm going to go to coursework. And I'm going to do new coursework. And then I'm going to call it unit 2. I like to do that so that I know that I have created the course and I've ended unit 1. And then when I come back, I know that I don't have to add anything new to unit 1. So unit 2, genetics. Yes, so that's done. And then I will select it as handouts. And then I will put my description later on. I would select my attachments later. It's not going to be needing any submission. There's no grading, nothing involved. So I can actually say it's not going to be graded. And then I select and off I go. And then I will save. Okay. So then I have created. So this is what you're going to see. Student goal sheet, introductory unit, that only comes once. Okay, so that's just the beginning of your course itself. Your student goal sheet, introductory unit, then you start unit 1, metabolic, unit 1, formative, summative, test, and then the self-assessment. Then, boom, you go into unit 2, molecular genetics. You are not going to do student goal sheet and introductory unit anymore. It's only done at the beginning. Okay, that's once, yes, those 2 at the beginning. And then from there on, you go into units. All your work is here. Your formative assignments are here. Your summatives are here. So here, the student is going to see that the formative is worth 0. The summative assignment is worth 15%. Your Unit 1 summative test is worth 10. Your self and peer log is worth 0. And then your lessons, of course, is never worth anything. You're just doing your lessons. So we are done with Unit 1 and we've introduced Unit 2. And here the student can open the rubrics and check their expectations as well before they do anything. They need to know that. Okay? Any questions? Any questions so far?
We have been skipping the attachments. Attaching the lessons themselves.
Correct. So we haven't done that. Right now, I have just created the shells as a teacher. I'm just creating my shells. Then I'm going to come and do my attachments. Okay. I find personally it gives me the organization, so I'm not just roaming all over the place. So I advise that you do this first, then you go back and now say, okay, I'm now going to create Unit 1. I'm now going to put my formative assignments, my summatives, and all of that. So now, so we are going to go back, and I'm just now going to do a full Unit 1. We're going to now load coursework in Unit 1, or let's say our introductory unit. So of course you're going to load in your introductory. So we're going to introductory unit to now load our coursework there. Okay, but I just wanted you to know that usually this is what I do. I set up my page, then I know what I organize that first, then I continue, then I come back and load my content.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Now everybody can do what they want as long as at the end of the day your course shows this, that introductory unit, metabolic, your Unit 1, or your handouts, Unit 1 assignment formative. In this kind of it, the order must be exactly the same. Okay. Yes, I'm just saying that it is easier to create your shells and then come in and load your content. Okay. So now you have content for. Okay, so now William is saying he has content for Unit 1. So we are just going to pretend we have loaded content for introductory unit, and now we are doing Unit 1. Okay. So here we go with Unit 1. You click on it. Okay. Now you're going to load your file. Okay. You can load your file. You don't have to even click on Unit 1 first, but I just did that. So now you're going, all your lessons are on your PC. Now you want to start loading into rcampus because it has to come into rcampus before you can put it into your coursework. Okay. So you have to load. Now here is when you're so let's try to load. So we've gone to the, so if you can see here, access to your documents.
Yes, we are there.
So now we're going to create a file called my files here. We're going to create the mother file, which will be SBI4U, the biology. Okay. So we create, it says create subfolder. So click on this because we're creating a new one. And then we will call it SBI4U. Like I said, I always prefer capitalization. It's very easy to find and bold. Okay. So you can call it SBI4U lessons, whatever, but I just call it that so I know that when I come under SBI4U, everything I need under SBI4U is going to be there. Okay. So I've created SBI4U. I have to now find it in the list of files. You see? So SBI4U is right here. So I select. Okay. So now this is showing that my upload that I'm going to do at present is going to go to SBI4U. Okay, now what I do here also is to create another sub file. So here actually I'm going to create another sub file under SBI4U. So I'll create another sub file before I start my loading, and that is called SBI4U unit 1 lessons. Okay, so everything under Unit 1. So SBI for you is the mother file. So I don't want to put Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3 all under that file. I want to separate them so it's easy to find. Okay. So Unit 1 lessons under SBI for you are going to be put under the mother file, which is SBI for you itself. So let's see what we see. Okay. All right. So here I'm going to select Unit 1 lessons because that's what I want to do. So you see what you're seeing, my files, then the mother file, and then the sub, this is exactly. Always do that so it makes things easy for everybody. Okay. So if let's say you are not around and I want to do something to help with SBI for you, I just come and it's about Unit 1. Then I just select Unit 1 and edit it for whoever did whatever, as long as they've separated it nicely. Now, secondly, when you save your courses, so if let's say you have Unit 1, you have your lessons, but you've separated your lessons into Unit 1 lesson 1, SBI for you, Unit 1 lesson 2, SBI for you, Unit 1 lesson 3. Okay. Then save it that way on your PC. All right. So that when you come to load it, it will nicely separate it for you as well. You know, unless you put all your Unit 1 lessons under one heading, everything is just one attachment, that's fine. Otherwise, it's nice to label them as well. Okay. So I have here Unit 1 lessons. I'm going to now upload my document. Okay, so I'll go to upload. Okay. So we're going to search for something for SBI for you.
Okay.
I shouldn't do that. Do that sensitive.
I'll just go straight to
So while we're doing a search, so far so good. So far,
yes, we are good.
It's clear. Okay. So we're going to. So you can just for now take. Probably not well organized, not well labeled. Lectures for Unit 1. Yeah. That's saying organic chemistry.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so we're just going to select a document for now and put there for now, just for testing. Okay, because that's organic chemistry. Okay. Okay, so can you see what has been put there? Organic chemistry package, and that's for Unit 1. Okay, now here, okay, so here, if you want to actually edit and change the title, so look here what I'm doing. To the left side, you see the little arrow.
Okay.
Maybe the way you saved it on your PC, you want to sort of change the title. Okay, so you can now, you can come here, click on that stuff, and it will give you a chance to give it a new title. So you just can call it Unit 1. So that would be the only lessons. That's all. Yeah. Okay, so if you don't have any more Unit 1 lessons to add, then you can just call it Unit 1 lessons. Okay, so you've given it a new title nicely, and then off you go, so that it's very clear that it's Unit 1 lessons. Okay, so here you can see right away that it says Unit 1 lessons. Okay, so then this is now we have come in and saved our document from our personal PC into rcampus. Okay, so now we're going to so now you're going to return to coursework. It's a little bit of a process. So,
Okay.
And this is for unit. Remember, we are creating the lesson for unit 1. You see this here? So click on unit 1, metabolic processes. Okay.
Okay.
And then select edit.
Edit. Okay.
Now here, at this point, actually, okay, let me just select my document. So this is where, Harriet, you were mentioning the issue of selecting the documents.
Okay.
Okay, so now here, all we're going to do is select our documents. Now we have put it into rcampus. So it says select from existing documents.
Okay.
So once you select from existing documents, you're in the file, my files, right? The file group. So now you find SBI for you.
Yes.
Right? So now we're selecting from existing documents and SBI for you. You go down, then you have SBI for you Unit 1 lessons. So exactly the same way you created the subfolders is how it show up.
Okay.
So now we're in SBI for you Unit 1 lessons. You go, and then the lesson that you just uploaded
is Unit 1.
There. Okay. Once you select, I'm done, and then it's been uploaded.
Yeah. Okay, so at this point, you come in.
Please hold on. Let's repeat that process again.
Let's repeat it, yeah. Okay, so let's go back.
Yes.
Okay, so here I'm going to. So let's go to select attachments. Okay.
Yes.
So here it was. So here you're going to do select from existing documents. Then now you see it says my file. So you're going to look in your files. You're looking for SBI for you, which is your mother file right here. You would always see the mother file first. So here it is. You select it, SBI for you. Okay, then now you want the existing documents under the mother file. So here we go. Okay, then you go down. You see SBI for you, Unit 1 lessons. That's what you want. So click on that because that's the sub file.
Okay.
Then you click on this again. Then go down, and then that's Unit 1 lessons. That's what you have created. You have, so then you select.
Select.
I am done.
Yeah.
And it's right there. Okay, so you can see under attached documents, you see Unit 1 lessons. If it's checked here, it means, So now come down and save it. If you exit this screen, you're going to lose this stuff unless you save it.
Okay.
Okay, so if you need to go back and do something else, please save it first. Otherwise, you lose it and you have to do the process all over again. So you save it.
Okay.
So now let's look under Unit 1. This is what the student will see. Click. So the student is going to see Unit 1 lessons. They open it, they'll get their lessons. Okay. Now, if you have more than one attachment for Unit 1, because I'm sure you've seen that when you go in there, you see lots of attachments. Now, you will do the same thing. You save all of them under Unit 1 lessons. Unit 1, but you name them. Unit 1, Lesson 1, Unit 1, Lesson 2. Just identify it clearly which one you want the student to look at first. In this case, he says he has all the lessons in this one document, so he doesn't need to separate them. So when the student opens Unit 1, everything is there. That's it. Okay, if you want it to be easier, you can actually do it that way. You just create your lesson in one full page. Just if it's 10 pages, you do it all in 10 pages. Then you attach it once. That's it. Okay. If, however, you want to separate them into little lessons, that is fine too. But label it Unit 1, Lesson 1, Unit 1, Lesson 2, because if it has to come in a chronological order, you don't want the student to read Lesson 10 before they read Lesson 1. So that's why you have to label it properly. Okay, so but in this case, that's not the case here. So we finished unit technically. Now, for each unit, we strongly advise as we move forward that the teacher adds one video so that the student can actually see something visual, get a lecture, that they can actually view. There are two ways of doing this. You can actually record your own video, do a little demonstration, whatever. You can do that. Record something, voice. You don't have to show your face. I always say, let's just keep it without showing our faces. Just do it, add it, fine. If you can't record your own and you can find a very good video out there and you can save it and not point, we are trying to stay away from pointing students to YouTube. So if you can download it, that's a process. So William can actually send that process. You can download it and then you have the video and it doesn't point to YouTube, so that you don't have, it doesn't look professional. So in this new system, we are going to get away from pointing to YouTube and just as much as possible download the video. Otherwise, you can record your own video very well, do a very good demonstration, and then attach it into your unit. Okay, that makes a big difference when we can have the audio attached to it. All right. So the first time you do a video attachment, you can email us, let us look to see if it's good. If we need to comment, we'll let you know. If it's not good, we'll just say, you know what, you need to go in, edit, remove the blah, blah, blah. But let's really make sure that we are doing it well. I want this new system to be as professional as possible so that we don't have to redo it again. The first system we had, we were in a rush, we threw the things in, but this is the time to build our courses properly. Okay, so we have, so presumably we have finished all our lessons for unit. So now let me go, this is what I was going to say. So again, so now let me go back here quickly to the syllabus. So I want us to open to the syllabus to see something. So go back to syllabus. So for unit 1, which is the metabolic thing, we want, so by the end of this course, the students will, so this part where we have by the end of this course, the students will do such and such and such. We want to be able to cut this expectations. So this is what the student is expected to achieve. All right. So we will copy this whole statement and put it into our description. Okay, so now I think we cannot. Can you copy directly from here? I don't think we can. Okay, so we have to. Yes, so to be able to copy from here, there are two things. I'll just go to the document on my Word document because it's, you can't copy it from there unless you go to edit. So go back to your own your Word document for the biology syllabus. Let me just do that. So I'm just going to copy it. Is that all unit 1?
Copy that.
It may be. Oh, it's a long. Oh. Yeah. That's a lot. All the thermodynamics and all of that. Wow. Now, this is long. So when I put it in the description, it may not allow me to because it has a limit of 3,500 words. So let me copy and see something. So here I am going to try to drop this. Okay, can I go here? Okay, so I'm going back into unit 1.
Okay.
So back to unit 1, to my metabolic and biochemical processes. Open it. Edit. So I'm going to edit because I'm doing some, I'm adding some more information. And you see where it says description.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to put your unit description here, but I have copied that unit description from the syllabus. Okay. And I'm going to paste it here. Hopefully it's not too much. It's quite a bit. So let's open it up here. I added the content, the course description. I don't need to do that. So give me a second here. I'm just doing some editing. Okay. So here Now, where it says the students will, the ministry came up with a new thing just this year. They said we shouldn't say the student will, we should say I will. It should be done in the first person. I will.
Yes. Okay. Yes, we saw that when we were researching. Okay.
So it says by the end of this course, I will. Yeah, so let's make sure that we always change student will to I will. Okay. Again, I'm just going to remove unnecessary things to so unit 1. I don't even have to call it unit 1 again. I don't really need to retitle it.
Okay.
I'm just trying to reduce because we already have the title. So let's see if it will save. If it saves, okay, you see places where it says students will. Right. So you have to make sure, go through the description, edit it, remove some things that may be unnecessary, just reduce it a bit and paraphrase if you can. But give me a second here. We're just remove the. Or you're trying to do an auto change. Yeah. Well, for now, you can go in later and do that. So just like I said, what I changed here. All living is all. Okay. So now again, make sure you remove all students will. Go through it, edit it probably, and just make it I will. Once you do the I will once, you can remove all students will. So edit it, make sure that it's appropriate. As long as you don't have students will through the document, just remove that. Put by the end of this course at the top, I will, and then make sure that it coincides with everything here. That you don't have student will in the middle somewhere. Okay, so by that I'm just saying that make sure you edit the document. Don't just try not to just cut and paste because you have issues. So you see here, I have to remove the student will right there because through the document we have student will. So just edit it. Take your time to edit. Yeah. So because once you've said the I will once, we don't have to repeat it again. Students will. Yeah, you just go in, remove all of that, and arrange it neatly so it looks nice and presentable. Here we don't have to put this here, so this will be out. We don't have to restate the overall expectations again. It's because I'm cutting and pasting. I just have to be careful so I can take this whole part. So clean it out. Just make sure, even though you're cutting it, just clean it out. Make sure you don't have repetitions and things like that. And if you need to paraphrase it a bit. Some things that may not be relevant, you can remove them. And so even though we are doing a cut and paste, we always have to go through the document and make sure that we've done it well. This 15 hours and stuff like that does not have to be here. So anyway, we are in a rush, so I am just going to, so we've posted, okay, so what I'm trying to get at is we should always make sure that we do this by the end of this course. I will think for each unit we post. It must be there. Otherwise, the ministry will give us a slap on the wrist. They want to see it there for each unit. Well done. And then here we would also add activities. So what do you want the students to do to achieve this? Okay, so activities. And then you would note the activities there. If you actually go, so that's where when you do a good lesson plan, your activities would have been noted in your lesson plan. Just copy and paste it in here. Okay. We can come back to that again next week so that we have the lesson plan issue very closely. This stuff well done so we know exactly what's expected. Our lesson has been posted. Students don't need to look at it online, submit online, so we don't check this off. We go through it again. It is not a quiz. We are not using any rubric here. It's not an assignment. It's not being graded. We're good. We've made sure that it's attached to SBI for you. We go down. So technically, assuming that our course description has been done well. You see, it's too long. It's too long here.
Too long.
Yes, it's too long. So you really have to go through this and, paraphrase a little bit so it's not so long. So for now, I'm just going to remove some of that stuff because it won't let us save. So let me just go and remove the entire bottom from here just so we can save. But we don't want to lose content. So that's why you have to make sure that you are taking the same content and just making it smaller. So we don't just cut some out of it and go. But you have to just summarize it, so that you have less. So that actually is how you create your course. Okay. So now let's say we've done this. Assuming you have your formative assignments already saved, you go through exactly the same process, on and on and on we go until you start your Unit 2 postings as well. Okay, so that's the basics. Again, just a quick review again. I'm just going to make it simple. You're assuming you're coming in to create your course. You come in, you select your biology from the class list, so you select that. Then you will go to syllabus, you post your syllabus in there, drop it in one of the tiles. Once you select your syllabus, in this case, we have already done it, so it's there for students to see. Then we will go to coursework. So in our coursework, assuming, so this is where it's nice when you have already come in and created your shells already. You can actually create your shells all the way to the end of your unit if you want to do that. All you do is Unit 2, genetics, Unit 2, formative assignments, same thing. You're just changing it to Unit 2. Unit 2, your title. Unit 2, formative assignments. Unit 2, summative assignments. Unit 2, test summative. Unit 2, self-assessment, peer and learning log. Same thing. Then once you've done for Unit 2, you do the same thing. Unit 3, your title. Unit 3, formative assignments, summative, test, self, you're done. Then on and on you go to the end of your unit. You can choose to do that. Then come and load your content. So in one day you can do all your units nicely posted. The next day you start dropping your lessons in there. Okay. Pardon me?
Save first on rcampus and then begin to attach.
Yes. So then once you've done all of this, you have done your research, that's when it's nice when you can find a teacher who has taught your course online. In the case of the SPH4U, the link I sent you, that was very well done. They have, it's so nice. You have all the resources there. You can add, you can, edit, add some more information, find some good videos to add, but it gives you a very nice platform to work with. And that's, so the only thing is that you have to take that course, save it for yourself, edit, add when you can, then use it, but you can't link students to that site because that's not your course. You are just borrowing, so to speak, from what somebody has already taught and making it your own. You have to make it your own, then you load it. Now, you can send students to some online, let's say some article that you've got a link and you want to send students to that article, but not to somebody's course page. No. You have to download the course for yourself, call it your own, then do your attachments. Now, if the teacher has put that they don't want people to copy, then you have to reference it accordingly. Look at, from a plagiarism perspective. So if it needs referencing, you reference that this document was taken from such and such. If it doesn't need reference, and a lot of people post stuff and they don't care, you can use it. That's not a problem. But if they've made it clear that it needs reference, and then of course just reference it. That's all. Okay. Any questions? I think, I've loaded you with quite a bit. Mm-hmm. Some of these things you have to, and we will send the video. That's why we recorded it this time, so that it will be easier for you to review. Look back again. You know, then you can pause it. Yeah. So it's easier to actually pause the course to be able to understand it. Do it yourself, and then it will give you a good. It's a practice thing. Okay. So that wraps it up. So next week we should do this again on Friday. Yeah, we should do the quiz, how to create a quiz, how to post a quiz, and how to do a rubric. And there was a third one I keep forgetting. So quiz, rubric, and lesson plan. So those three we should definitely review for next week, and then you are fairly good to go. Now, also keep in mind, when you are creating a course, you are responsible for the students that are actually taking the course online. So in the physics course, for instance, I think there's probably going to be about 3 or 4 students in it. So you would be, when they post the work, you would have to mark it and post their assignments, results, and all of that. So I may go through that also with you next week. The other thing we haven't done is look at class discussions where we post our today's challenges. That's something I actually forgot. Let me edit this. For the formative assignments, it's actually supposed to be TC/formative assignments. That's the today's challenge. Okay, so the TC means today's challenge. So that's also not going to be receiving any marks, but we use this to show to the ministry that we are actually doing online interactions with our students. Okay. Okay. So here you see, because I've added the TC, I have to erase this, take this out, and reattach, and then I'll get the new one. Okay. Because if you don't do this in your coursework page, it won't show this TC. The old stuff will still be there. Okay. So we have to always remember that. Okay. Any questions?
We are fine.
You're fine. I'm sure you're tired. Okay. So shoot us an email if you. Yeah. Don't forget to email us if there's something you think about. That doesn't make sense. We will email the lectures to you. Is it possible to email it ASAP, like today? Yeah. So William would email it to you today. Then you can review it again. And then ask questions. Try to don't shy away.